Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name's Tom Novak, and today we're going to put our little tree in our container. But the first thing I want to show you from the last video is, say you want this branch here to grow more this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to clip it right there. Don't forget I dipped and clipped into the peroxide. So now you see that it's opened up and you can see the structure a little better. Now in here in this pad, there's a little branch up here that we forgot to prune yesterday because we're running out of time. And another one in the corner here. Just so we can open it up to see your branches. Take that one off, this one off, and we can take this one, and now you can see your tree a little bit better. You open it up a little bit more. Now over here, there's one growing down. We took that one off. So now you open it up a little bit. One in the corner here. One down here, one on the top. That's what I mean. You can see your pads a little bit better and the structure of the tree a little bit better. Now when we cut this is going to have these lateral branches growing out more, so you can have more of a windswept tree. So remember, always dip and clip. Now, before we pot our tree, I soaked the unmilled sphagnum moss in water, and what we're going to do, let me come over here so you can see me. We're going to take the moss out and put it in the bottom of our pot, so we have a layer here. Now this will help the roots to grow. It's beneficial to kill whatever bad bacteria is in the soil. Bad, not the good bacteria, but the bad one. It'll give your roots a little bit of a boost. You'll see I got my pot on the bottom lined up real good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to remember our soil that we mixed. Here's our soil. So I'm going to take this, we're going to put some in the pot. Just a thin layer. And then we're going to take our tree out of our bag. Now you can see our soil consistency is about the same as I matched with the nursery. Now what I'm going to do is tease the roots a little bit. So we can get it into our pot. Got a nice little structure here. We don't want to take too much off, and we're going to offset our pot. What I did is I took a little sticker so you can see it, so I can mark the front of my pot so I know where my tree's at. And we're just going to offset it. Just a little bit. And we're going to take our soil, put it in. That's why if you can find a nice little turntable, it'll help you out a lot. And then we're going to give it a little bit of a water. Just to settle in the soil. Take some more out of our container here and add it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chopstick and I'm going to work the soil into the tree, into the tree's roots, because I want this to be as stable as I can into the pot without me having to wire it. Because I'm using the grow and clip method, I don't use no wires at all. Now we didn't take a lot off the roots because this is fall, but it's kind of late in the season. We're like in the middle of November. So what I'm going to do is work the soil into the pot with my fingers. Give it some more water so we can wash the soil into the root system and get out any heavy air pockets so that doesn't dry out the roots. And then I'm going to add more soil to our pot. Now right now with this mixture that I made, that you've seen in the previous video, part 2, this really holds in our tree nicely. Give it a good watering in. You'll notice that the tree is solid in the pot with this mixture. Really in there, really good, I'm telling you. Okay, so I'm trying to hurry up because I know we're going to run short. So, add a little bit more soil. Water the tree in real good. Just our nozzle to get more of a spray in there. Just watering good and washing off any of that peroxide that I used on a little bit of that branch clipping there. Don't be afraid to get your fingers dirty. Be like when you're a little kid again, playing in the dirt. But this is not dirt, this is living soil because we put our beneficial bacteria into the soil. And now you can see how nice our little tree looks. But what else are we going to do? We're going to take our paper towel, clean our pot off a little bit. And now we're going to take some top dressing on there. Make sure we got it good and solid. Now with the top dressing, what I want to do with that is just to give it a little bit of a coating to make it look like a little flat plane. Water that in real good. Now, once we got that in, I found a couple of mud men. We can have them sitting under the tree discussing what they're going to listen to tonight on the radio. And I think they're discussing about Frances Carroll and her Coquettes. I think these guys are going to listen to her all-girl band. This is from the 1939, 1940. If you look it up on YouTube, you'll get to see them play. Just put a little bit more soil on there, tops dressing. Now with these guys, they're a little bit fussy. Sometimes they're interested in some nice soft big band music, or they'll listen to the International Sweethearts of Rhythm for a little bit of jazz, because they were the best jazz. Now Francis Carroll and the Coquettes, they have a great drummer. Her name is Viola Smith, and she plays a mean set of drums, and I would compare her to Gene Krupa, the female Gene Krupa. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. You have your nice little bonsai tree, cheap and easy to make. And in the spring, I'll see if I can get a Green Mound a blue rug juniper, and we'll get that because they're a little bit cheaper for you. But at least this, you know, that one we get from the nursery, it's got a good form and it's got a good shape to it. So that's our little finished product. I want to thank you for coming. My name's Tom Novak, and thank you for coming for Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. Today's Friday night. It's dance night. Push the table and chairs on the side. Dance with your wife, your sweetheart, or just sit back, relax, and enjoy the music, and have a nice hot cup of tea on me. You take care. Thank you for coming. My name's Tom Novak for Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors.